Welcome to the Special Report by Special Olympics Northern California. I'm your host, Ryan Epidendio.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Ryan.
What? He's a pro! What's your favorite moment?
Oh, wow, it's a great question.
You know what it means to be special, I think.
If you make a difference in anything you do, you become special.
Stone Cold Kittle.
Woo! You know you're right.
All right, my man. Nice job.
I knew everything about it.
You did great.
Today we are going to do something special. Let's meet San Francisco 49ers tight end, George Kittle. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Ryan, thank you so much for having me. I'm super stoked to be here. I'm looking forward to some awesome bocce ball. But right now I'm really looking forward to talking to you, man. What's up?
I am a big fan of you and the 49ers. Who are you are fans of when you're growing up and now? It could be in sports or anything else.
Ooh, who's I a fan of? Well, I grew up in Iowa, and so my favorite football team was the Iowa Hawkeyes, and I followed a lot of the guys that came out of there. So I grew up a Chicago Bears fan, and I grew up a Indianapolis Colts fan because they had Dallas Clark and Bob Sanders back in the day, Iowa football players. But those were kind of my two teams growing up. Besides that, I'm a big Cubs fan too. But I do like my Giants now because they're awesome. They're always great to me.
What is your pre-game ritual?
My pregame ritual? Ooh, that's a good question. It's a long one though, because my ritual actually starts about Saturday at about noon. I do the same thing from Saturday at noon after our walkthrough all the way up until the game. It's the same thing every single week. But I will say one of the things I like to do the morning of the game, I like to do a bunch of breath work and some meditation just to get my mind right because it's game day and it's just different than normal. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Ryan. How important is it for you to be a part of the community?
Oh, being a part of the community is huge because we wouldn't be the San Francisco 49ers without the Bay Area and all of its fans. Like we can't play without you guys. When the stadium doesn't have all the fans in it, it's just not the same. And you guys support us. We feel the energy. And so I always want to be able to give back and be able to reinsert myself back into the community too. As like you guys support us, I want to be able to support the community. So just always been focused on that. And the 49ers have one of the greatest fan bases ever. So always fun to be a part of that.
We are both athletes, and sometimes for athletes like you, people just know for playing football. What is something like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun? Well, I love to hang out with my friends. I love hanging out with my wife. I have an acreage in Nashville, Tennessee, so I have some land where we kind of hang out. But what I got into this off season, I started curling on the ice. Like the big rocks and the brooms? Yeah, so I got into a curling league with some of my other NFL friends. We finished, I think, 3rd or 4th in the league. Got to get better. We'll practice. We'll win it next year.
A lot of Special Olympic athletes are so big professional wrestling fans. If you had to create one, what would your wrestler creator name be?
What would my name be? Wow, I'm not really sure. I've been asked that question a couple of times, and I'm always like, I'm just gonna let it hit me when it hits me. It hasn't hit me yet, but fortunately, The Rock a couple years ago called me the people's tight end. So I'm just gonna stick with that one for as long as I possibly can until the wheels fall off.
What do you think it means to be special?
I think people who live every single day, one day at a time, and just are so appreciative for those days because you don't know how many there are going to be and you just love and have fun every single day. I think those are the people that are the most special to me.
Thanks for tuning in. This has been the special report from Special Olympics Northern California. Visit DoSomethingSpecial.org for more contact information. I am your host, Ryan Epidendio.
Ryan, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. There's something I want to add to this.
Oh.
Every year,
Yeah.
I watch the NFL draft every year.
Okay.
And I saw you got drafted.
I did.
I never miss an NFL draft.
No.
Never.
You watch them all?
Watch them all.
Every pick?
Every pick.
You are dedicated. I love that. Not a lot of people like you, Ryan. One of a kind, man. Thank you for that.
And the wrestler name I think you should have?
What?
Stone Cold Kittle.
Woo! You know you're right. Hard. I like that. Ryan's call.
Special.
Special.
Special. Special isn't my disability.
Special is my bling.
Come on.
It's my jump shot.
My drive.
Oh yeah.
Special isn't what we are.
It's what we do.